Alright, folks, look at my eyes and take snap screenshots. Sorry about the hair, I just took off my goggles. Alright, take a look at my eyes and take consecutive snap screenshots. Okay, now, let me show you something. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, actually. I know I look like shit. Heavily targeted. I've been on this road for almost 3 full hours. I have barely walked 2 blocks. Massive targeting to the chest, to the head, to the face, to the throat. I think that was done in order to close down my diaphragm and my larynx so that the chest targeting was producing such bad pain and lung problems. The breathing in through the corrupted throat because of the effects from the throat targeting wouldn't allow my blood to become reoxygenated on a day where I ran out of water. Now, the last major event like this took place on November 13, 2021, off the same road. And I was out of water on that day too. Okay, so here's the scoopy doopy. I gotta say this cleverly. I'm aware of a gang stalking victim who these little filthy human trafficking mass murdering animals made homeless. Now, when you take these consecutive snap screenshots of my eyes, you're gonna see a damn good, because I just took 4 photos of them. You're gonna see a damn good outline. Hold on. You're gonna see an excellent outline. Look. Take snap screenshots at all times when I open my eyes up. Okay? Now, what you're going to see is the outline of the non-consensual biofilm light crystal ocular eye lens implant in my eyes, which absolutely interface with remote neuromonitoring, allowing these filthy, satanic, mass-murdering, demonic, maggot, rat-ass animal horrors to see through my eyes in real time and much, 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 much more. Oh, absolutely. By the way, the main implicated hosts of this type of sick shit is the DOD, the DIA, the CIA, the NSA, the FBI, the DHS, the United States military. Okay. And then you got the other ones that this crime colludes with concerning the community-based gang stalking and everything else. Now, so when they hit your chest and your throat and specific areas of your body with direct energy weapons and electromagnetic weapons, including the head and the face, what it does is it creates electromagnetic weapon boil bubbles and boil sheets or boil sheets on the surface of the eyes. Alright? That in turn pushes the back part of these eye lens implants out, their biofilm, so they're transparent. But it pushes them out, making them outwardly transparently visible. Now, when I get up to the bus stop, I'm going to make, if I can make it up there, I'm going to make another photo and a very short video. Now, check this out. Now, I'm going to show you something here. See my bike? That duffel bag is usually on the right handlebar. Okay? For the only time, I've been in San Diego since 2011. And today is the only time that I've ever put my duffel bag on the left side of the bike. Why? Because they've been hitting me in the chest, in the right side of the chest, from the front and from the back. Okay? Mainly feeling it from the middle of the back and off the right shoulder blade. Okay? And they've been hitting me all morning, non-stop. They started it last night, and I moved to another area last night. This crime made me homeless. So I moved to another area last night, and within an hour of it getting dark out, they massively started targeting my throat and my chest. So I went through hell trying to get some chest protection on. Woke up this morning and half of it had fell off. And they were targeting me while I slept. And then they continued the targeting this morning while I was still on the property and then after I left it. They've been targeting me as I'm going down this fucking road. Okay? Literally. You want to know how I know? Because I've already taken about 8 breaks. Alright? And each time I took a break and waited about 10 minutes to really just lay there and catch my... By the way, I took 1 break, and when I got up, there was a black and white 4x4 less than 10 feet away from my bike, 75% of the way into the bike lane, heading directly for my bike. I was laying back off the road to try and protect my back I couldn't tell what direction this sick shit was coming from. And trust me when I say, I'm going to make a video. And I'm going to, at some point in that video, I'm going to say, hold on. I'm going to say, hold on, I'm trying to think of a good word. I'm going to say Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty 777. Now, when I make a video and say Humpty Dumpty 777 and upload it to YouTube, you're going to see some of the main fucking areas that I extremely suggest that these demonic rats in the neighborhood could possibly be propped up in condos and homes, and possibly off of roads that are around these condos and homes. Let me tell you something right now. I'm an extremely educated woman concerning this crime, absolutely. So, when you go to Google and you research at Google how they run apartments around victims, research that. Even ex-CIA scientist Dr. Robert Duncan is exposing it, and he helped develop some of the technology that's being used on victims. He's all over YouTube and Google exposing it. All right, take a look at my eyes again. All right, so what I did was, one of the wooded areas that I'm currently utilizing, I'm going to put it cleverly, that I'm currently utilizing, I got to go up this steep-ass hill. Well, these little filthy maggots know that too. I'm way down off a hill. Okay, so how the fuck are they targeting me while I'm way down off into a hill? Hold on. While I'm way down off into a fucking hill, okay, and then way back off the property. I'm on the property. You got to go down a long hill, and then I walked about 400 feet into the wooded area. How they fucking still went over where I'm at? That's extremely suggesting other radio telemetry. Research on my description to gang stalking. Okay? Now, I got to get going, so I can't make many more statements. But what they did this morning, they started this last night. I moved last night. And I moved to escape what they were doing at the previous area. And the area I moved to was only about 30 feet away. So, what I did was I moved, and then I made something to eat, and about an hour later it got dark. And then, after it got dark out, within a half hour of it getting dark to an hour, they started massive targeting to the fucking chest from the direction of the back. And the reason I could tell from the direction of the back was because I immediately got out my shielding. The shielding was unfortunately, the back shielding was the last thing I unpacked last night, so that wasn't even unpacked yet. So I immediately got out my shielding, and I put it on, and the pain immediately stopped. And then later on in the night, a few times when the shielding fell off my back, I could immediately feel it. Because I was trying to keep it on my back while I was laying down watching a movie on my right side. So it kept falling off, and every time it fell off, I felt it going through. Put it back on, it would stop. Okay? So you better be damn sure these wild satanic rats who are fucking doing this sick shit, there's an extreme likelihood they're either bringing something on the property at night and wait until it gets dark through physical people, or a lot of victims of this crime are exposing drones being used. Okay? If you move into a dead zone and they can't get to you through neighbors, okay, or vehicles, they'll fucking bring whores on the property. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Research, tens of thousands of Americans are exposing this all over the internet daily. Oh, I got hundreds of snap screenshots of massive amounts of victims saying this shit on Twitter. Oh, absolutely. All right, I'm going to let you go because this is the best I have felt all morning. I have literally been on this road. It took me 3.5 hours just to walk less than 3 blocks. Okay? Today's actually worse than the November 13th attack. Oh, absolutely. Why? Because on the November 13th attack, it was extremely brutal, but the main brutality of it occurred at a wooded area. And then they just marginally kept it going to where it took me 3 hours to walk 6 blocks. Today, they're making sure that it's taking this amount of time for me to walk. Now, I was supposed to go pick up an Amazon order at Whole Foods today. And if I see I'm feeling 100% better by the time I get to the bus, by the time I get to the bus stop, that would be dedicated to me getting off the bus to go over and pick them up. I might pick them up on my way to before I go to Bonds, but I'll probably wait until after I go to Bonds. You should also know, I am identically targeted at Bonds in the same exact identical fucking way that I am targeted at wooded areas and at bus stops and at Phil's. Identically to a T, in the same exact identical to a T way, in the same exact identical fucking places. That means these little fucking filthy whores, these six satanic mass murdering animals who are hosting this crime, are mobile. Absolutely, they're mobile. You better believe they are. Absolutely. I'm gonna let you go. So when I make a movie, another YouTube video, and you hear me saying Humpty Dumpty 777 while I'm showing you landscape, okay? I'm gonna be making some statements about the surrounding condos, homes, okay? And I'm gonna have to make my statements extremely clever. Hold on. I'm gonna have to make my statements extremely clever concerning what I exposed pertaining to what a particular gang stalking victim endured at the wooded area that's going to be in that immediate area and general area in reference to where I show you. And I know that sounds a little bit funny. Just trust me in this. Once I make the video, you'll understand. Oh, absolutely. So, now, I took 4 photos before I started making this video. I took 4 fucking photos, and I said, and I looked at them, and I said, I definitely got to make a video. So I'm going to show you my eyes one more time. And so they've been hitting me in the chest. This shit is mobile. That means in vehicles too. Oh, absolutely. And I'm off of a main road that's got 2 lanes going each way. And when you research car convoy and car convoy and gang stalking, car convoy noise harassment, gang stalking, well, they should tell you right there that they can pop up massive amounts of vehicles to get off the road. Well, because think about this. How are they keeping what they did to me at the wooded area ongoing? Because when this happened on November 13th, 2021, as soon as I got up past the fucking intersection where the light's at, which is about 3 blocks away, the attack stopped. Okay? Now, if there was any massive torture going on in this area on any and all dates when a particular gang stalking victim was utilized in a wooded area, okay, then that would be off this road. That would fucking be off this road. So that also strongly suggests that the same demonic maggots are still in the same area surrounding homes, okay, surrounding condos, possibly and or also parked up off any roads that are close by the homes and condos. Just think about what I'm saying. When I got packed this morning, my goal was to go to Phil's Coffee Shop to charge my chargers, go pick up my Amazon order from Whole Foods Market, then go to Vons. All right. Now, I left the wooded area at 8 o'clock, and it's going on 12:30 noon. Maybe even past it by now. All right? I left the wooded area at around, I think at around 8:45, 8:50 p.m. a.m. 8:45, 8:50 a.m., and it's now going on 12:30. And I'm still on the same fucking road 3 hours later. In closing, check this out. So let me show you something here real fast. That's my bike right there. Okay? Now, when I took this last break, and plus I ran out of water. How did they know I ran out of water? Because on November 13th, I was out of water too. Well, I ran out of water this morning. And they could see how low I was concerning water on the night of November 12th, 2021, and the morning of November 13th, 2021, and last night, which would have been June 21st, 2000, no, I think today's day is 21st. So, today's either 22nd or 21st. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal because a portion of these attacks were actually going on yesterday. Okay? Oh, absolutely. Which is why I moved. But, I think today's the 21st. Okay, so check this out. So when I left the wooded area, on November 13, 2021, the attacks continued. And there was color-coded cars going all the way up and down the fucking road. And there was cars parked off the road, too. Now, there's a lot of people on the internet saying that they're being hit with direct energy weapons, including ex-NSA employee Karen Mountain Stewart. She's got evidence concerning it, pertaining to direct energy weapons being carried around in the front chassis of cars, vans, trucks, and more. So if you're walking down the fucking road and traffic's coming towards you or behind you, all they gotta do is keep hitting you, all right? If you sit down to take a fucking break and they're in the fucking area, houses and or condos, all they do is hit you, all right? Now, the last physical break that I took, which was about 10 minutes before I started making this video, I got out an extra piece of shielding and put it on, and I haven't felt no attacks to the coming through the chest since, and I feel better breathing-wise. But the second I put that fucking on, because right before I got up, I got hit. So I said, because you can feel it. You can literally feel it. Because it goes through your fucking muscle tissue and everything. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. So, check this out. So I said, okay, you're going to just keep doing this shit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start walking, and then I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to put on my extra chest protection. And the second I put that fucking extra chest protection on, I got hit in the head. So I said, fuck this, I'm going to get out my phone and take a picture of my eyes, because usually when I've been hitting the head all along the road, all along this road, and at the wooded area. Okay, I got statements in my tape recorder right now, which is in the record mode, showing me talk about it. Absolutely. All right. So when you look at my eyes, okay, zoom in on it. Shit, I'm gonna take it. I can't get up again and then try and take it and then sit back down again, because right now my health has got to come first. So take a look at my eyes, and I'm gonna make another fast few photos at the bus stop. So the second I put on that fucking chest protection on my back along the right shoulder blade, and it looks like my face is all red. The second my face is actually tingling too. Oh, absolutely. I'm not gonna say what else I endured physically, but my tape recorder's got notations concerning it because I verbalized them. Right now, the right side of my face feels like it's tingling. Oh, absolutely. I might as well just fucking say it. My left hand and my left arm from the elbow down went into paralysis to the point to where I could barely move my fingers. Literally barely move my fingers. Okay? And that happened right after I endured the head attack. And the head attack occurred within 2 seconds of me putting on this back shielding. Okay? So they were saying, okay, we can't get the fucking bitch through the back. We can't continue that. Okay, so we'll just rotate to the head. I've endured that on hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dates at wooded areas, where when they see you fucking put on chest, when they see you putting on shielding to protect one area they're hitting, well, how do they know that you're putting it? How do they know that you're putting on shielding? Well, with remote neural monitoring, because think about it, I got these RNM islands implants in my eyes. Well, it's also reported that remote neural monitoring, it's also reported gang stalking victims have a whole host of biosensors in them. So when you're being hit in the head, arm, hands, face, throat, chest, whatever, your body is sending pain signals. Alright? And remote neural monitoring is widely reported to monitor all the neurological functions of the brain. So in other words, they're seeing the brain is processing anger, pain, okay? They hit me in the throat, right by the larynx. I think that was done in order to close up my windpipe. So when the chest targeting affected the lungs, because that's what's taking me so long to walk down the fucking street. I can barely breathe. Okay? Oh, absolutely. And it's not COVID. And here's another tidbit. So here's another tidbit. I know it sounds like I'm jumping around a little bit, but hear me out. So the last time when I got hit in the chest right when I said, okay, I'm getting ready to get up, but I had already gotten up. And what I put on my back shoulder blade, it was put away. So I got up and put my backpack on. It was just a few feet away, actually. Not even 40 feet away. Alright? So I said they just got me in the fucking back right as soon as I said I'm getting ready to get up. Right? So I said, okay, and then I endured massive, instantaneous problems with breathing. And I'm talking about extreme problems with breathing. Like the worst asthma attack you can think of. Oh, absolutely. Why do you think it's taking me 3 hours to walk down the fucking road? Okay? Literally. Now check this out. When you're in that state, when you're trying to get up a hill to get off the wooded area property you're on to go get water and groceries, well, my duffel bag there that you see on the left handlebar is usually on the right, and it's heavy as fuck. It's got all my chargers in them. It's got evidence files and folders over this thick. Okay, in fact, I had to take shit out of my backpack and put it on the back of my bike. Okay, because it was so fucking bad. All right. Oh, absolutely. That took me over an hour to do that shit because I could barely move, literally barely move. Okay, so. After they hit me in the right shoulder blade, right behind the chest, okay, I started feeling it going through my chest, and I started feeling the lungs opening up, okay, And this happened right after a lady stopped and gave me some water because I actually ran out of water. I ran out of water also on November 12th. Okay? So it's two identical things. They can see when I run out of water through the Islands implants. So they're pulling the same shit. So what I'm going to start doing is dropping off bottles of water, brand new, unopened bottles of water, along my routes, along my main walking routes. So they can be, so if I keep enduring this, I can just, especially on, because, see, they can make you so sick when you're wooded area, you end up going through all your water, okay? And then they do this to you because they know you got to go out to get water. They're able to determine all that through the Islands implants. Absolutely. So they keep me massively sick at wooded areas. I end up then going through all my water. Okay, and then on the day I go to leave to get water, they do this to me. So, and what that does is that causes the whole entire day to be spent trying just to get to the bus stop to go to the fucking grocery store to get it. Oh, absolutely. And when I get groceries at Bonds, okay, they might let it for a little while, but then when I start packing my groceries that I buy at Bonds, they start it up again. Why? Because they know that when you get back to a wooded area, they don't want you moving far from where you're at. They want to create the same effects. And from what I can tell, my face is really red right now. Okay? That's another sign of being hit. They hit me all on the top of my head and right over here, which is why the Islands implants evidence right now is so massive. Oh, absolutely. So I'm going to get up and see if I can show you a better view of it. 3.5. So I left the wooded areas. I was off the property by no later than 9:15 a.m. All right? And by the way, the last 5 times that I've gotten up, because I've been having to take breaks every fucking 30 feet, my head's been extremely dizzy. All right, so look at my eyes. Now, these are the effects of targeting me last night when I was sleeping and the targeting me of today, okay? It's taken me 3.5 fucking hours to walk 2 blocks. Hold on. To walk 2 fucking blocks because of these mass murdering demonic bitches. So, in closing, go to Google and research at Google mass shootings, gang stalking, and voice to skull, and neural weaponry. By the way, I'll never be violent in any way, shape, or form to anybody at any time, anywhere. I'm just exposing that in order to stick this into the little get along well, just research it so you'll know, and just research it. All right, I gotta go.